Hey, it's Sunday morning. What do you do on Sunday morning? You go for a Sunday drive. We're headed up to Woody Gap and then over to Fields of the Wood. And then we're going to Hiwassee Dam. And this is Oscar. Are you ready to go, Oscar? Turns out Oscar couldn't make it. We start off our trip in Gainesville, which is the poultry capital of the world, and yes, we do have a chicken statue. Well, we're off to Woody Gap. It sits 3,160 feet above the sea level, and it overlooks Yahoola Valley. This is where the Appalachian Trail crosses State Highway 60. Yeah, you could just hop on the trail and walk right on up to Maine, but we don't have time for that today. This is just a day trip. Woody Gap is named in honor of Arthur Woody, who was born in Sussex, Georgia, and served as a forest ranger for the United States Forest Service from 1912 to 1945. Woody had a few colorful nicknames. One of them was the Barefoot Ranger. If you notice in this picture, he does not have shoes on. He is credited for bringing the deer back to the northeast Georgia mountains. As a forest ranger, he restocked the rainbow trout, the brown trout, and also the native brook trout. He also helped restore the turkey and the black bear population. Woody must have been a real true North Georgian and really cared about the area. What a guy. Woody Gap has many beautiful views, but we're going to head on up the road to Fields of the Wood, another beautiful place. H.A. Tomlinson was the founder of the Pentecostal holiness denomination called the Church of God. He also created Fields of the Wood. Well, we didn't really plan on this trip to Fields of the Wood. We was just out riding on a Sunday drive, and we noticed it on the left-hand side. And I always wanted to see this place. So we turned around and went back. In 1940, Tomlinson returned to the area to memorialize the place where he said God had revealed to him the true church in 1903. He realized that the same year he founded the church in the extreme southwest of North Carolina, the Wright brothers had made their first successful flight in the extreme eastern part of the state. He also believed that the same chapter in the book of Isaiah had predicted both. In Isaiah 60:8, who are these that fly as a cloud and as a dove to their window? This was referring to the Wright brothers. And then in Isaiah 2:2, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountains of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. This was referring to the Fields of the Wood. Thompson named the park Fields of the Wood after the obscure reference in King James Version of Psalms 132:6. We found it in the Fields of the Wood. In the park, you'll find a small airplane that's retired from the White Angels fleet. You'll also see numerous markers and monuments through the park, such as the 3 crosses, the garden tomb, the baptism pool, Prayer Mountain, which features 29 quotes from the Bible, or markers summarizing the history of Church of God. On the opposite side, Burger's Mountain is a representation of the 10 Commandments, with letters 5 feet high and 4 feet wide. At the top of the mountain is a concrete all-nation cross. It outlines on the ground with 86 flagpoles flying flags of some of the countries where the church has ministered. 3 short hiking trails lead down the mountain to restroom areas, picnic tables, and gift shops, and a cafe. Okay, I'm going to do something now that you may not believe. I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can enjoy some of the beautiful views here at Fields of the Wood. See, I can be quiet for a few minutes. Anyway, don't leave yet. We're headed on up to the Hiwassee Dam. Another beautiful place. You ever wonder where your mom went when she said, "I'm going to the dam store"? We found it. Right here on the way to Hiwassee Dam. If you could, reach down there on the bottom and click that subscription button. It really helps us out. And if you like the show, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified, hit the little bell and it will send you a little notification when we have something new. The Hiwassee Dam is just outside of Murphy, North Carolina. It is surrounded by Yahoola and the Cherokee National Forest. It stands 307 feet and it's 1,376 feet long. The Hiwassee Dam is a hydroelectric dam, so it does produce electricity, 185 kilowatts. It also is used for flood control. You may not believe this, but it holds back the Hiwassee River and covers 6,000 acres. The tailwaters is part of the Appalachian Lake. And looking at this dam, I see water running in areas that it looks like it's just leaking. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just me. If you know anything about this, leave some comments below. Inform me about it. You see the guy down there fishing? They tell me it's really good trout fishing down here. And you can do it from the bank or from the boat. There's a boat ramp on the lower side of the park. There are also picnic areas and restrooms. Yeah, those things can be important, right? The dam has a road that runs across it. It has beautiful scenery on the right-hand side. You can see the lake, the mountains. Now let's just sit back and relax and look at the beautiful view. Sorry about that guardrail. It really does cut the view. Hope you enjoyed this session of Loving the Real World, the travel edition. Let me know if you want to see more of these. And also, we saw this sign, "Rest in peace in chicken." I'm going, Then my wife said, "That's ripping chicken." Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.